I'm Mike Bjork. Today is Tuesday, August 13th, and we got a bunch of economic news released to go over. And we'll start off with the NFIB Small Business of August. This is basically the confidence level of the small businesses out there. And we had basically a 93.5 rating, so it was a decent rating in the month of July. And for the month of August, it came up to 94.1. So good rating right there. People are basically, what this tells us, that the small businesses are feeling a little bit more confident where things are going economy-wise. We also have the retail sales for the month of July. Now we had a 0.6% increase in the month of June, and we figured the forecast would come down a little bit to 0.3, and it came down to 0.2%. So obviously not great numbers right there, and came in below the forecast. But if you strip out the autos, which are the big ticket items, what obscure these numbers, can really transition these numbers. We had a 0.1% growth in month of June, and we figured this month in July it came up would go up to 0.4, and it exceeded expectations. So actually, retail stores actually did extremely well when you factor out the big ticket items like autos. Now, me personally, I actually thought with the ratings with the retail sales, you would have thought the opposite. You would have seen more. A lot of companies were saying how sales were down, so a lot of corporate weren't doing so well. We also have the import price index for the month of July, which is not a big item here. That's not real important, but we had a negative 0.4% increase or decrease in the month of June, and July went up. Forecast for July was up 0.8%, and then for actually came in at 0.2%. So not big. These aren't important factors here, but we'll just mention them here. So it actually went up 0.2, and basically the pricing of the fuel was what came up there. Also, we got business inventories for the month of June. We had a negative growth or negative or decrease in the month of May at 0.1%. And we figured it'd come up a little bit, 0.1, and it came up basically nil. So no growth in the month of June for business inventories. Now we'll go over to headline news, and headline news show the stock market up. So they like the retail sales, but also some of the other items here was Fed Lockhart had spoken, and he's not a voting member of the Fed FOMC, but he does his views seem to be in more of the consensus, and basically was saying that there's not really, in his view, there's not enough data out there to support tapering beginning or full-blown tapering in the month of September. So he thinks this could, but he doesn't see that they couldn't pull back a little bit, but he doesn't see enough to, short-term where they might go with their tapering. So it will probably happen eventually, but how much and when it will start, he says he couldn't really put a timetable on that. So let's go ahead and see how the bond market, see where interest rates are moving. So this is what we got here. We had a huge price opening to the worst. We're below the floor support, and basically settling in at 100. And so we're down from the day from yesterday at 100.69. So we're down about 69 basis points from where we left off. And then if you look at 2 days ago, we're basically down over a point. So unfortunately, 2 bad days here in a row, and basically prices got much worse. Now, hopefully we'll get up above this, close up that opening gap, and then show some improvement as we do got a volatile week. We do have the PPI, CPI coming out, weekly jobless claims coming out. So those are some items we'll have to watch out. But Thursday will be more of those bigger and more impactful days to watch out for. So pricing did get worse today, as well as it got worse yesterday as well, as you can see from the red candlesticks going lower on the chart here. So prepared again. Now, as I indicated earlier in the earlier last week or late last week, and even on yesterday, this will be a volatile week, and to be very cautious. But unfortunately, rates have crept up again today. Thanks again for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you guys tomorrow.